Okay, I'm David, the Marketing Director of Kaigo House in Nong. Once again, we're going to be talking about the process of bringing people into Thailand to be with us here at our retirement home. And one of the very important elements of anybody entering Thailand or any country at this moment in time is, of course, being quarantined, spend time in state quarantine or a registered or an alternative quarantine location. Kun Go, I'm very happy to say Kun Go is here with us today. He is the GM of the Kinn Hotel, and Kun Go is going to explain to you what necessary requirements are for you to actually spend time in state quarantine. Kun Go, could you explain to our viewers the process for anybody that would like to spend time here in Thailand, what they need to go through?
Sure. The most important documents that you need is a COE, which is a clearance of entry. So for the COE, you need your passport, of course, and you need your insurance to guarantee if anything happens here, then your insurance is going to cover for you. And the COVID test, which is less than 72 hours before your flight. And the next thing you need is of course, your flight tickets.
Yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here in the first place.
Yes, of course.
Difficult to get here without your flight tickets.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Any other details that it's important for anybody to know before they even buy a ticket to come to Thailand?
Yes.
Is there anything that's different here than other countries for quarantine purposes?
Yes, it's to ensure the safety of all the people in Thailand.
Yes.
That you don't spread COVID-19 from abroad. To ensure the safety, to reassure the local people that, okay, you are safe to visit, so you can enjoy everything in Thailand. Yeah.
Are there any particular countries which are more strict, or you require more information from them before they arrive in Thailand?
Yes, there are certain countries that the government lists as high-risk countries, and mostly are from South Africa. It's a country where they have the mutated COVID-19.
Okay.
Yes. So those countries you need to quarantine in Thailand for 14 days.
Right.
Which is not really 14 days, it's more like 15, 16 days. Depends on your arrival date.
I see. So, but in general, most people are going to need to spend 2 weeks in quarantine, or?
Only the high-risk country. But for most people, it's going to be only 10 days. Start from 1st of April. Government going to keep us updated on which country is going to be on the high risk and which one is going to be on the low risk.
So right now, South Africa is on the top priority of the high risk countries.
Yes, because there are cases of the mutated COVID.
Right.
So to ensure the safety of people of Thailand and to stop the spreading, they decided to quarantine for 14 days for those coming from South Africa.
So during the 14 days of quarantine here in the alternative state quarantine hotel, which you manage, what would they need to do whilst they're here? What can they do whilst they're here?
You need to go through COVID test, of course, either on your 5th day or on your 9th. It depends on which package you are arriving.
Why is the difference between the 5 days and 9 days?
So for people quarantined for 10 days, they need to go through COVID test twice throughout the stay.
Oh.
Yes, on the 5th day and on the 9th.
Okay, so half of the time that they're here, and then on basically the final, one before final day.
The first time is on the 5th, and if you are COVID negative, then you can go out to our relaxed area. And on the 9th, if you are negative, then you can go home. After the 10 days is over.
Okay.
Yes.
So currently, what countries, what nationalities do you have staying here?
We actually got everyone from all over the places. Actually, we got from Africa, from America, from India, from Europe, from Asia like Japan, Korea, and China. So many people come from all over the places.
So is this, in terms of your hotel, is it listed as part of an alternative quarantine?
Yes.
Which is already licensed to be a quarantine hotel?
Before we started, the government came to inspect the hotel to ensure the safety. Yeah, they came and we have to contact the hospital, the local hospital, to work with them together in order to ensure the safety of our staff and all the customers. We got a nurse station here 24 hours a day. So if anything happens, the nurse is going to come and help you.
So I suppose one of the advantages of this hotel is the fact that it's not close to really busy communities. and
Yes.
busy walkways and sort of busy shopping areas. It's actually
Yes.
quite remote because Ramanai,
Yes.
this road here, is actually quite away from most of the busy shopping, the commercial districts
Yeah.
of Bangkok, right?
Yes, it's actually quite an advantage because the COVID cannot spread to the local communities.
So during a 10-day to 2-week period, the guests just stay in their rooms.
Basically, yes. So guests are gonna stay in their room until the end of their quarantine, and after the 5th day, when you test negative for COVID, you can go to outside to relax area. So of course there are some precautions that we have to take, like you have to book the time slot and you have to contact our staff if you want to leave your room, just to ensure the safety of everyone.
Okay, that's very comprehensive information.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to add to the information you provided so far?
So during your stay, you can order food from outside, from 7-Eleven. You can just contact our front desk office and they will make everything easy for you. Yes.
But all the costs, is there any assistance for the costs of their period of time during state quarantine, or are all the costs have to be paid by the guest?
All the costs are going to be paid by the guest.
Right.
But everything is included. We got 3 meals a day,
Okay.
and we got 2 times swab test, and we pick you up at the airport.
Right.
Yes.
So you've put a quarantine package together for them, which is it like a budget package, or is it like a discounted package or something?
Yes, it's a very budget package.
Right.
Our hotel is small, so we have to make an affordable price for everyone. Yes.
And basically everybody pays about the same.
We got several room types, depends on your budget. We got deluxe room,
Okay.
which start from 25,000,
Right.
and we got executive room, which is 28,000, junior suite room, which is 31,000, and the suite room, which is the biggest one. Yes.
So do you have families actually arriving? Stay
Yes, we got quite a few families arriving.
Okay.
You can stay with your children or your partners.
And you obviously take many precautions here for the safety of your staff.
Yes.
Right.
Our staff safety is our priority,
Of
so
course,
we have
of
to take care of our staff and our guests as well.
Yes.
So after you use the elevator, for example, we have to clean the elevator
So
after
it's
you.
disinfected.
Yes,
after that.
disinfected. Yes.
So this we're actually sitting now in the restaurant.
Yes.
Can anybody use the restaurant or no?
No, we are not allowed.
You're not allowed to
Yes.
do that. Okay.
We use this area to prepare the meal for you,
Yeah.
prepare everything for you, so it's a safe zone for our staff.
Okay. So meals are just delivered to the rooms.
Yes.
And do the staff wear like the full PU uniform?
Yes, that's when they're gonna deliver your meals and
Right.
everything. They're gonna wear the protection mask
Yeah.
and the face shield, PPE, anything.
Okay. So everything's well taken care of. And
Yes.
who monitors that? Are you here monitoring that and managing that every day?
Yes, we are monitoring our staff as well as the government. They will come regularly, maybe on a weekly basis, to
Okay.
check that everything is in order and everything is up to the standard to ensure the safety. Yes.
That's good. So that covers, if there anything else you'd like to add to the quarantine requirements, that pretty much covers the quarantine requirements for anybody visiting Thailand and staying here at the Kinn Hotel on Ramanai Road. Is there anything you'd like to add?
If you want to book the hotel, you just you need to email us and then send us your passport, your flight detail, and then we will write you a confirmation letter, which you can give it to the. Should I say that again?
This is a hotel and they are working in the background.
Yes.
It's okay. It's natural environment, right? We've used their dining room, so they're actually cooking and throwing their utensils around the kitchen, which is pretty cool. It's all natural. We're not trying to hide anything from you.
Yes.
But so yeah, what we were saying is that the services, of course, you arrive in Bangkok. You've sent us your details prior to arriving,
Yes.
and then we collect people from the airport
Yes, that's
with our
correct.
own van.
Yes.
Just on that point, when you actually pick up anybody from the airport,
Yeah.
is it single entities, single visitors, or it's like you don't bring obviously more than one person in the van, do you? In the pickup?
They are limited actually.
Right.
You can bring up to 4 people in one van, but not anymore.
In one minute? Oh, you can't.
Yes, and they have to be from the same flight to
Right.
ensure that it's safe for everyone.
Yeah, because I suppose if they're on the same flight, they're sitting pretty close together on the flight.
Yes,
aren't
and in the van actually you have to sit separately. We got
Right.
a assigned seat for you, So you have to sit at basically like at somewhere that we assign for you.
And I suppose that the van is disinfected every time there's been
Of course, yes.
some passengers, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Anything else you'd like to add in terms of the quarantine requirements?
Yeah, I think that's mostly actually. Yeah.
Okay. So, Kaigo, I'd really like to take this time to say thank you for your very, very important time.
Thank you for having
the
me.
important information you provided for our viewers. And is there anything you'd like to add in terms of contacting the hotel or just to clarify any more points?
So I understand that the quarantine process is very complicated and some of you may have questions. So you can feel free to contact us via email address, Facebook or phone number, anywhere you like. Okay. And we are more than happy to answer any questions for you.
That's it. So we'll provide you with all the contact details at the end of this video. Stay in touch with us and we'll give you the hotel's website, email, and not your personal telephone number though, right?
No, not really.
Okay, but you can contact the hotel. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับ